Ladies and gentlemen, karibu sana to Sauti Mzalendo. President William Ruto has pledged a staggering 10 million Kenyan shillings to construct a Pastors Plaza in Narok. Yes, you heard that right. A special building just for religious leaders. This came during his recent tour of the area, where local pastors had one major request. They wanted a visible sign of State House in their county. The president, clearly in high spirits, responded that while they couldn't get a state lodge there, he would give them something symbolic and meaningful, a plaza for pastors. And with that, the 10 million Kenyan shilling promise was born. Ruto added that if more funds are needed, he'd rally senators and governors to chip in. Quite the fundraising spirit. Now, let's add some spice to this story. This is not the first time the president has been on a giving spree. Not long ago, he pledged 20 million Kenyan shillings to Jesus Winner Ministry Church in Nairobi's Roysambu area. On top of that, he vowed to help them raise an extra 100 million Kenyan shillings for their expansion plans. That's a lot of zeros and a whole lot of faith, literally and financially. But as expected, these generous donations haven't landed smoothly with everyone. Some religious leaders and civil society groups have raised eyebrows, asking tough questions. Is this genuine support for faith-based institutions or a calculated political move? In a time when the country is struggling economically with the cost of living biting hard, where is all this money coming from? Critics say the church should be wary of becoming too cozy with power. Even some bishops across Africa have cautioned churches against receiving what they call dirty money. That's not to say this donation is questionable, but it does raise concerns about transparency and priorities. Still, Ruto has stood his ground. He says he's simply investing in unity, spirituality, and the bond between the government and the people through the church. In his words, the church has always walked with him, and now he's walking back with them. Should public figures be making such hefty pledges to religious institutions, especially during hard economic times? Is this genuine giving or soft politics wrapped in scripture? And before we wrap it up, here's my personal take. Supporting the church isn't a bad thing. After all, faith plays a huge role in the lives of many Kenyans. But when the line between public office and the pulpit starts to blur, we need to ask ourselves, are we building altars for hope or platforms for influence? That's it for now from me, your trusted voice, here on Sauti Mzalendo. Keep your minds sharp, your hearts open, and your ears right here. Stay loud, stay hard.